Hello, welcome to another tutorial. In this video, we'll be looking at how to read and understand your server logs to help you debug your robot. Now, to find your server logs, you go into AUBO Robot Workspace, Robot Server, Bin, and Log Files. As you can see here, there may be many log files if you've been using your robot for a while. So as you can see here, it starts out with trace all server.log and then goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so forth. Now these go in chronological order, meaning that trace all server.log contains the most recent logs, and as you go further down the line, you go further and further into the past. So if you're trying to debug for an error that just happened, it'll almost always be in this trace all server.log, the first one here without any numbers. And the next one you'll be looking at was 1, 2. And most of the time you'll find all yours in the first one here. Now let's take a look at an example of how to read this. So let's say we go ahead and open one of our server logs. We're using Notepad++ to read our server logs. It makes our lives a lot easier, and we recommend you doing so too. And what you're going to be wanting to look for is Control F. You're going to want to search up error code. And as you can see here, every single error will have this kind of structure. We'll have error code, error note, error class, error type, and all these things here. So what we can do is click Find All in Current Document. And this kind of window will open on the bottom here. And it'll show you at what time each one of these errors occurred. And it is important to do so because, there are over 10,000, lines of log in here. So let's say we want to investigate this error here. So every single one of these errors are structured the same. So we'll have an error code, error note, error class, all these things. So the document that you're going to be wanting to look at is this one here. And this is a table which will help you understand your error logs. So firstly, you're going to want to look at your error class. And our error class here is 1. So we know that it is part of the joint error. So it's these errors here. Now we can look at error code. Error code is 0x3. So let's take a look at what that is. 0x3. Okay, so it's a joint under voltage. Now, how do we know what joint this is? This is where we look at the error node. Here, error node is 0x40. Or it's 01000000. So how do you read this? Now, this represents the base, and this represents the tool end. So it goes base, joint 1, joint 2, joint 3, joint 4, joint 5, joint 6, and terminal. So now we know that joint 6 is where the error occurred. So joint 6 had a under voltage. Now, for errors like these, most of these first few error codes, the solution is to, replace the joint. However, please contact AUBO support so we can help you identify exactly what the correct course of action is. So there you go. That is how you read your server logs and how to troubleshoot your robots.